What's going on, Scope? Real quick, encouragement on the way to work. But just want to give you an encouraging word for those who are in the process of being free from the past, being free from being labeled, getting free from the expectations of men and what people have placed on you through being stigmatized or labeled through places of immaturity, labeled through places of growth and development, or areas that you did not have an opportunity to grow from, and people have labeled you those things, and you have gaps in the places where you needed to be developed, but you never got the fair chance of really growing because of the many different situations that you had to deal with, many different situations of drama or dramatic experiences that has caused gaps in your growth and even in your development. Now people are labeling you and saying you're this and you're that, and you're frustrated because you don't feel that you're getting a fair shot for people to know you or for an opportunity. Let me give you a quick word of encouragement. When people label you, it's not always people are being unfair. Sometimes it's the simple fact of when you look at or understand demonic impressions or entities, there are particular attributes and characteristics that demons carry. And if you carry those attributes or if you carry those behaviorism, it might just mean that you need to get free or you need to be delivered. Now, I come to this conclusion that you can be delivered, but still need to be set free. Let me say it again. You can be delivered, but still need to be set free. Meaning, when you're in a certain place where you've been delivered from something, there's a process or there is a renewal of the mind that has to happen over a period of time. Be that transformed by the renewing of your mind daily, putting yourself in a position around individuals that you can be accountable to and that can be accountable to you, at the same time addressing those character flaws or gaps within you and not being offended when you address. Most times when there is an offense, it's because there is a demon. Most time when there is an offense, there is something that's called I don't want this to be so deep. There is a guardian that guards you from a place of where you need to be delivered. So every time someone addresses a sensitive area, there is a response. And so you need to be around someone, once again, that is going to address those areas and you not be offended, that can remove those labelings and can remove those stains. Hallelujah. No, the blood can remove every stain, but there is a process that you have to go through. A lot of people don't want to go through the process of the necessary things to get to that next level and place in God. And I know it might be uncomfortable, but God is a God of restoration, and God is a God where he can reset your life. And you don't have to start all over again, but you can start right where you are. But you have to put yourself in a position and stop running. Stop running from place to place, from person to person, to give you a word that's going to make you feel comfortable. It's not always about you being comfortable, but there are areas that need to be addressed. And be encouraged. Just be encouraged. Stay positioned. Stay put. Stay in a place where you can grow and you can be rooted and you can be grounded in God and become strong, fortified, structured. Well, order is your foundation. Order is your portion. And so I just want to get on here as I go on my way to work. Something that God dropped in my spirit again concerning feeling like you're being labeled or you're being isolated. Most time, individuals isolate themselves. People are not putting you out of their cliques or their circles. Your very behavior or your very response to correction causes you to be labeled, causes you to be isolated, causes you to stand out like a sore thumb, a sore thumb. And so deal with the areas that needs to be dealt with when it comes to certain attributes and characteristics that resemble demonic entities or identities. And be transformed. Be transformed up here. Your process, the way of thinking. I used to have to a point where I would overthink certain things. Everything that happened, my mind everywhere. I'm wondering and thinking and trying to figure certain things out. Let your man rest. Rest in him. Rest in his word. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord as it relates to his words. Woman, man, you can be free. You will be free. Have a blessed night.